Hi there, this is Joe from RPA Pro, and in this video I'm going to show you what are variables, arguments, and data types and how to use them, where to find. So let's jump into it, and the first one is variable. What is a variable and how can I use it? Essentially, variables store data, store values that we can use within our automation. This can be like strings, numbers, booleans, objects, emails, attachments, anything that you can think of. And where can we find it? And here I am already inside of UiPath Studio. I have this panel here, this option that pops up with the variable list. And this list is going to vary from automation to automation, from process to process, and also depending on the scope. So see here, the third column is the scope. In my case, I have only one for now, and only one variable. But see, when I jump, and let me just minimize here, this means the main workflow has this one sequence here. So this is the main scope. However, when I go to the body of my for each is a loop, and here I am looping through the list of emails that I got from this activity. So when I go to the body of this for each, I have a different scope. And here I can see different variables. I have a string 1 here. I have this attachments. None of them is in use. It's just for the sake of example. But you can see that there are two different scopes here. And whatever I create inside here, I'm not able to use outside. But I can come here and change the scope from main to body, and now my string 1 will be visible outside of the body, inside of the main scope. Okay, so these are variables. The way that we create them, we can create from here. Is probably the most used way. There are some different ways, but I'm not going to get into that just now. All right, so what about parameters? The second topic of our video today, arguments. Arguments or parameters is the way that we can send information, send data from one workflow to another, or sometimes activities or activities that we use here, they require arguments. So then we can pass data or values through variables to these arguments. I will give you an example here and you will see. So let's suppose in this scenario here, I have to print or to log a message. In my case, I have, let me just rename this sequence message. Let's suppose I want to pop up a message right here. So then I don't have anything inside of this sequence here, inside of this workflow. So I will create an argument in message. It's going to be string, very simple. And here I'm going to use my in message. I will save, close. Now I need to call this message here, and I will actually delete this and also the variables. Let me delete them because I don't need. Okay, so see, we have arguments here. We can import them, and I will send here hello world. I will save and give it a run. In my scenario, I am running the main workflow, and this main workflow is invoking the message workflow, passing through parameters or arguments the string hello world, and my message workflow, this one here, is actually the workflow printing the message. Okay, so these are parameters or arguments. Right on. So we already saw variables, arguments. Now, what are data types? Data types are used in both of the cases, like arguments or variables, and they are what defines the type of the variable. What are the type of the data inside of this variable here? It can be string, it can be numbers or integers, booleans, decimals, data tables, mail messages, so many. There are a countless list of data types that we can use. When we go to browse here, you can see it's wild. There are many different variables we can create from this list. In short, it depends on the scenario you are creating. UiPath will help you to create the right variable. You don't have to worry much about data types in here at this moment, but bear in mind that whatever is your need, there might be a variable for that, a data type for that. Right on? So that's it. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon.